whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts.
You take care of getting the lands. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our departure.
She has to pay for all the harm she's done to me.
Meanwhile, let us remain on our guard against any last-minute surprises. I know my brother well. He never prepares for war if he has no chance of winning.
Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
If I'm asking you all these things, it's for your own good, you know.
You are keeping up the good work, I see. But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone is rather on edge right now.
Don't make me your competition, de Richet. You are no match.
I still can't believe...
Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
I still can't believe Volmer was gonna try and kill me. Like, he legitimately was gonna try to kill me. What the heck? What's up with that?
Dear friends, I'd like to thank you for your continued trust and confidence. I admit that during these past few days, there has been much upheaval. I understand you have all been affected by this. Nevertheless, the world doesn't stop turning, and we are in fact on the verge of reshaping the modern world.
That is what we are all here for, my lord.
Thank you for your enthusiasm, Monsieur Bonaparte. Now you all know what we have to do. I cannot warn you strongly enough. If one of Sir Gregory's guests asks to speak with you, remain on your guard. It is highly likely that he will try to rally as many supporters to his cause as he can.
Don't worry, William. We are all here to support your project through to its conclusion.
Thank you, George. Now, please, go and get some rest before the conference begins, which won't be long now. Louis, stay with me a moment, won't you? I'll be needing your services in a certain matter.
Yes, of course. What's the matter?
Louis, you are the only one here who I totally trust. It is very likely that Gregory will take possession of some of the members of our team. I shall keep them in check over the next few hours. However, I'll need you to... how can I say this? To persuade the members of Gregory's group.
What do you mean by that exactly?
You'll have free rein, my son. Persuade all of them. Use every possible means imaginable. But no physical violence. Let's be very, very clear about that. You must bring them all over to our side. One
And what if I
after
fail?
the other. I have faith in you, my son. Great faith. That notwithstanding, should any of them resist, we'll decide what to do afterwards. Now go, and come back and see me once you've finished.
I'll be off then.
Alright. I don't have any books to read, man. What a bummer. Oh yeah, I don't have. I also lost my arm. Let's not forget about that. Yeah, I know. I still have the jacket. Alright, I gotta go convince people using all of the tools at my disposal. I don't have to convince you. Or you. I do kind of want more power-ups, though. Like, I'm kind of low on power-ups. You know what I mean? Alright, I need to convince you.
Don't lose it, Louis. Leave what happened on the wharf behind, and don't let yourself be overwhelmed by anger. Concentrate on the conference. You are here only for the conference. Now, come on.
Duchess!
Enter Louis. You've timed your arrival perfectly, my dear friend. I was about to come and see you.
Am I dreaming, or is she making out that nothing happened?
Madam, I'm here for the conference, but I'd like to make it clear that I have not forgotten what happened on the wharf. So I'd like to get straight to the point without wasting a second.
Louis, I was hoping...
Wrongly. I'm only here because I wasn't given a choice. I'd like to know which way you're going to vote.
I shall vote against Mortimer's project, of course.
Damn it. No, you will vote for.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, you're going to vote for, and I'm going to tell you why.
What can make her change her mind? Wait. What? That's strange. I can't pick up any thoughts.
You are going to vote for Mortimer because it's in your interest to do so.
My God, whatever next?
How far will you go with this devotion towards Sir Gregory?
Don't bother trying, Louis. You won't convince me.
Even if I tell you that all the other guests have switched sides and that you're the last one?
You're bluffing.
You think so?
Volner would never go against Holm.
I admit, it wasn't easy.
How the devil did you?
I'm here to warn you. What do you think will happen if you're the only one against him?
Well, I
don't think he'll tolerate it, madam. If you persist, you will be putting yourself in danger.
I can't believe it. How is it possible?
So, what should I tell him then? Will you be voting for him?
Of course. How could it be otherwise? Tell him that it will be a great honor for England to support him in such an extravagant venture. Well, it seems like we're finished here.
Is there something you wanted to speak to me about?
I've some important news to tell you, and above all, try to stay calm. I want you to know the truth because I see you here among us in total ignorance, and it sincerely makes me sad.
What the hell are you talking about, for God's sake?
Oh, Louis, don't start shouting.
Very well, Emily. I'm
Why
sorry.
is she acting weird?
I lost my temper. What is it you wanted to speak to me about?
Oh, that's more like it. Well, what I wanted to tell you
Yes?
is that you might...
I might what?
That you made an error here when you took me for Emily.
What? You're...
I am Emma, Louis. And that's not all. I'm Mortimer's daughter as well. We are brother and sister, Louis.
What? Wait.
Oh, and I am a demon. There. Now you know everything. I feel better for it. I didn't want there to be any lies between us. How do you feel?
Keep concentrated, Louis. Don't give anything away. Concentrate. All right?
All right. Are you all right about it?
Of course.
Oh, I was worried you'd take it the wrong way.
No, of course not.
Good, I'm glad. You understand, if we are to move forward together, we have to be able to trust one another.
Move forward? Of course.
Yes, once we're together. I've been thinking about it, you know.
I don't
Once we
think I
get
picked the
back,
wrong
we
one.
won't have to wait long before my poor husband passes. Then we'll be able to get married.
Excuse me, get married?
Oh, Louis, I've been thinking of nothing else. My sister would never have made you happy, you know. You'll see. I'll take care of everything and we'll be happy, my love.
Yes, of course we will. That poor woman is literally broken inside. I may not be in love with her, but I wouldn't wish that upon anyone.
Okay, I don't think I picked the wrong one. But we got her vote. That's all that matters, right? Everything's fine. Nothing to be concerned about. Why are you here? Huh?
It's raining tacos.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay, well that was easy. That was way easier than I expected it to be. I even got some, Alright, before we talk to somebody else, let's just look at their character and see what their vulnerabilities and stuff are. Godoy. Godoy's vulnerable to occultism and manipulation. Occultism, manipulation. And he has immunity to politics and something else. Manipulation and occultism. Remember that. Manipulation, occultism.
Duke Manuel,
De Richet.
I'm delighted to see you're standing by Lord Mortimer.
One cannot say that the situation is altogether reassuring, but I must admit, he does know what he's doing. Something tells me I've made the right choice. So, to thank you for persuading me to join you, what would you say to a nice piece of amber? I am given to understand that you collect it?
Yes. Thank you very much, sir.
Don't mention it to Isa. It is the least I can do. Good. See you at the vote.
I'll see you later then.
Well, that one was even easier.
On board.
I already had him on board. Well, that was easy. Jeez. Okay, I see a jar here. I'm grabbing it. I got some devil's thorn. I imagine that we're gonna have a vote, and then Gregory's gonna get so upset that he's gonna throw a fit. Well, also we've been like wondering about the father. Okay, this is Louis. This is my room. I mean, let's look in my room, see if I got any stuff. I think I took all my drugs though. I think all my drugs are gone. Unless I got restocked. I think I'm out of drugs. Yeah, looks like I'm out. I mean, we didn't need any for here's the cardinal. So we forged that Pope letter. I'm wondering if that'll have an impact. I really wish I could save, to be honest. In case I screw up.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment?
I shouldn't really, Louis, as you can imagine.
Rest assured, I've come just as a friend.
All right then, Louis. But be quick.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
It's got nothing to do with it, but... You didn't come and see me in my room a few hours ago, did you?
Does he remember anything? Oh no.
No, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I've been speaking to Lord Mortimer in his study.
I must have dreamed it then. It seems so real.
Don't blame yourself, Your Eminence. We're all exhausted. I can assure you of that.
That's very kind of you, Louis. I don't know what's wrong with me at the moment, but I feel rather fragile.
Poor man seems terrified.
Oh, I forgot to look at his
It'd be a good idea
things.
if I reassured him a little before trying to get him to change sides.
Oh, what did you want from me exactly?
Your Eminence, maybe you ought to get some rest. You look exhausted.
Out of the question, Louis. I haven't come here to rest, and my obligations come before my personal
No,
needs. Don't take this the wrong way, Louis, but I would like to be on my own just now. As I already said, I shouldn't even have opened the door to you, and I'm exhausted. I won't change my vote for the conference. I'm sorry for you.
Yes, I'm sorry. Please excuse me, I didn't mean to bother you. I'll be on my way now.
Damn it. I'll have to tell Mortimer that I didn't manage to convince Piaggi.
I didn't even realize it was a confrontation, to be honest. Like, I didn't realize I had one chance. I probably would have done things differently. Did it say confrontation started and I just wasn't paying attention? Let's go. Let's talk to George Washington. Oh, we can't talk to George Washington. You know things are going bad when you can't talk to George Washington. I think he's like here. Yeah. All right, let's look at his things before I go in. He is no, there he is. His vulnerability is diversion. That's his vulnerability. I don't know what his immunity is, but his vulnerability is diversion. If I divert. What's the symbol for diversion?
Why is this?
I can just go in whenever I want? I didn't know that. Diversion. I just want to know what the symbol is for it. Oh, it's this little. Okay, that's
such a mess. Looks like Volner's planning something.
Last time he wanted to murder me, remember? Remember how he wanted to murder me?
What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted. Looks a lot like straw, and he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. I've seen occult inscriptions like this before. They're not very common. As a matter of fact, I've only seen them once before, around the Lock of Al-Azif. Straw on his desk, as if to protect something fragile. Yes. Someone must have packed something away here.
Well, I'm not decoding the blotter. Oh yeah, I've already read this. We've already been through this. I don't think he's here. Like, he's not here. He must be somewhere else in the house.
Let's see. A simple toiletry case? Never mind.
chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner.
Alright, well, he's not in here. He must be downstairs somewhere. Would you rather drink a kale smoothie with blended chicken nuggets or spend 5 hours in the lobby of an ATM with no cell phone? Man. Those are my choices. Those are some interesting choices. But I think I'd pick the smoothie. Spending 5 hours doing nothing does not sound like fun when I could just drink a kale smoothie with chicken nuggets. Which might actually make it taste better.
I need to talk to von Wollner.
Oh, there he is.
Blasted. Holmes is with him.
Gentlemen.
Louis! I'm sorry, but we are waiting for Duke Manuel. If you wouldn't mind leaving us, I should think you already have enough to do as it is.
Very well. I didn't mean to disturb you.
They're waiting for Duke Manuel. No doubt to make him change sides.
All right. If they want him, then they'll get him.
Am I supposed to take control of Manuel? He's like here.
Yes, monsieur. Is there something you wanted to add?
Concentrate.
I need you to listen carefully to what I have to say, Godoy.
I am all ears.
Louis, push.
I need you to do me a little favor.
It's working. That's it, Louis. Get in his head.
Oh, dear. What is happening to me? I do not feel very well.
I need your help, sir. Get in his head. Oh, perfect.
Thank you, monsieur. I'm sure I'll know how to take full advantage of your vessel, now that I am Manuel.
Duke Manuel, here you are at last.
Sir Gregory, Mr. von Wollner.
Thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I shan't beat about the bush, my friend. I was very disappointed by your behavior. I had thought you more loyal. Consequently, my affection for you leads me to ask you to reconsider one last time.
I've already reconsidered it, Sir Gregory. I shall be loyal to you when it comes to the vote. Have no doubt about it.
Excellent news indeed, my friend. Did you hear, Johann?
Yes, and it comes at a most timely moment. I anticipate an overwhelming victory.
It goes without saying to keep it to yourself. I would like to give William a nice surprise.
Whatever you say.
I'll leave you with Johann a while. I still have a few things to settle. I shan't be long.
See you later, Sir Gregory.
Oh, Godoy. Come over here. I'm warming myself up. I had the misfortune to step outside and I'm frozen solid.
I wonder what he was doing outside. Something to do with what Holm asked him for, maybe.
Mr. von Wollner, I wanted to speak to you. I'd like to make you an offer you can't refuse.
I'm all ears.
Now, we don't have much time, so here it is. You will vote for Mortimer.
What a strange idea, Godoy. You are being ridiculous. Tell me now, why would I do that?
No! Alright, we're using this. First off.
Damn traitor is about to drop us.
Hang on. What's his thing? Alright, I gotta figure this out. Diversion. Okay, diversion.
Because Holm is finished, and he isn't worth us sinking with him as he goes down. Because, after all, we're the ones taking all the risks. If Sir Gregory loses this conference, in actual fact, he loses nothing at all.
Ah, be quiet, Godoy. You don't know what you're talking about. Sir Gregory has more to lose here than anyone. He serves people high up who might not forgive him if he fails. Whereas the only risk you run is a call to order from your king. But I trust you. You can always implore your queen.
This is not a good start.
You are wasting your time, Duke Manuel. You know nothing about me, and your attempts to manipulate me have no effect. You behave as though we were close. Yet ever since you arrived, you've only been interested in your own little self.
Don't say that, Johann. We may not be friends, but we are allies.
Is that so? And what do you know about me, exactly? If he knew I was Gregory's son, he wouldn't try it on like this.
About you? Next to nothing. Except that you happen to be Sir Gregory Holm's son, right?
What? What do you mean? But,
now I'm starting to be of interest to you, no?
I've never spoken to anyone about that.
Quite surprising, isn't it? You see, I'm full of surprises. In short, whether he's your father or not makes no real difference to me.
Speak for yourself.
Come on, Johann. Don't make me laugh. He has never thought of you as his son. I'd wager that you'd always hoped he would one day, even though he treated you like a master treats a useful slave. He is at best a mentor. Stop me if I'm wrong.
But, tell me, why do you want to follow Mortimer all of a sudden?
Mortimer is planning something. We don't know everything. He must have something up his sleeve to be so confident.
Ah, really? And what do you think that might be?
All of this is just a show. He has contacted all those we represent.
What do you mean?
That everything is already decided in higher spheres. William Frederick, the King of Spain, the Pope,
Diversion.
William Pitt.
I don't understand.
Lord Mortimer has invited those who work in the wings of power to take a hand in swaying the decisions of those who actually hold it. Everything is already played out. He has already won.
But, how is this possible?
We've all underestimated him.
He's fooled us. We're done for.
Look, it all hinges on the next few hours, Johann.
Look, I hear everything you're saying, but there is no chance that Mortimer can make us all change sides. That is why Sir Gregory can but win. You understand?
Think again. It's already too late. Now, you're the last one left. Your loyalty toward Gregory is honorable, but no longer makes any sense. If you don't change your mind, you'll be venturing into dangerous waters for no valid reason.
Unless it's to win.
Yes, but at what price? Think of all those who will be hostile toward you afterwards. Just think about it rationally a minute. Prussia has nothing directly at stake, so why put your position or your life in the balance?
I hear you. Honestly, betraying
Paulie.
Gregory is Well, it's unthinkable, unless I simply don't have any choice.
Yes, he's finally cracked.
Thank you for warning me.
You're welcome. There is nothing more natural between allies. I did what I could. Now, it's up to you. As for me, I'll vote for Mortimer. Good luck to you.
Good luck.
That makes way more sense to
Good.
me.
I mustn't lose too much time. See you later, my Lord Duke. Have a nice rest.
Man, I am like, I need some golden elixir. I'm like low on. I got all these status effects and yeah. Well, we're almost at the end of it, Paulie. We're getting close to the end. And for the most part, I liked it. I think some of the puzzles have been a little bit obtuse. Which is kind of annoying. But overall, I think it's been good. Oh, we can't go in there. Alright, well. What did I just get? I got a book? Oh. Oh, apparently I gotta go here. Again. Who has a giant hole? Like, you come, maybe the point is, if you come up the stairs and you don't know about the giant hole, you fall in the giant hole. Like, I think it's it's a giant hole. It is a giant hole. Totally. Do you have any elixirs? No? No.
Louis, there you are. Well, tell me, how did it go?
I did my best.
Whom did you manage to persuade?
You can count on Duke Manuel's vote.
Now I am impressed. I would never have thought the Duke would have yielded. I see you must
He
have
already
been
did.
very persuasive.
He was already yielded.
You can count on Mr. von Volner.
Really? Well, I must admit, I'm stunned at your success there. I truly believed he would never betray Gregory.
Hey, where's my mouse?
The Duchess will follow us.
She will?
Weird.
Marvelous.
But why didn't you tell me we were brother and sister?
Now, Louis, don't blame me. I thought, as you were going through a very difficult time, that you had enough on your plate without having to cope with having a new sister. Otherwise, you can be sure I would have told you sooner.
The thing is, Emma's become deranged since the death of her sister. I thought, in short, she thinks we're going to get married and...
I'll take care of her. It's the after effects, which I think are only to be expected. I'll go and see her, rest assured.
Thank you, Father.
Listen, Louis. Congratulations for what you've just accomplished. It's not perfect, but it's still quite a feat.
But not enough, given that the vote must be approved unanimously. We're going to lose.
Don't worry. I couldn't have been any more persuasive myself. You've done the hardest part. I'll take over now. Don't worry. Assemble everyone in the conference room. Meet me there and let's get it over with.
To the conference room! Is that the end of this chapter already? No.
My friends, here we are at last, gathered together to close this conference. I would first of all like to thank you all for making the time to be here. and lend your services. Gregory, I believe I may speak for both of us when I say that we are honored by your presence here.
You are perfectly right to do so, William. Thank you for putting your faith in us and for coming here
Hey,
to
Gregory.
participate in this conference. Thank you for helping us to make the best decisions. And I especially want to thank you, William, for perfectly hosting us at your home during these past several days.
I'm not sure all the guests would agree to that. In any case, Holm doesn't seem to be himself.
Good. I think we can begin. You will vote in turn on the question that interests us today. Are you for or against the transfer of ownership of Louisiana from Spain to France? Monsieur de Richet?
I vote for.
Duchess Hillsborough?
For.
Duke Manuel?
For.
Your Eminence?
Against.
Monsieur Napoleon?
For.
Mr. von Volner?
For.
What?
Gregory, please refrain from interrupting the voting. You know the rules, brother. President Washington?
For.
The votes are now cast. So you were not won over by my project. That hurts.
I warned you. You didn't want to listen to me.
Never mind. It will still come to pass.
Traitor! What have you done? You are obliged to respect your word. That is the rule.
The time of conferences is over, dear brother. Let us abandon all this charade.
You don't have the right. What have you done to me?
What have I done? Nothing, Gregory. You did it yourself. A word of advice. In the future, that is, if you have one, don't drink someone else's cup of tea without checking what's in it.
Father, what happened?
Sir Gregory, what's the matter? William, what have you done?
Not now.
You are mad, William. Father will punish you for this.
Time stop.
He will probably try, unless I get to him first.
But I cannot die.
No, you cannot die. You are, however, losing all sense of reason, as well as all your special abilities.
What did I drink?
Can't you guess? There are but few things that can have such an effect on such as we. You would know that if you ever ventured even a little way off of Father's beaten track.
Revenge!
Oh, no, my dear Gregory. You will not be taking any revenge. You will die stupidly, alone, enclosed in that rather withered body.
Hey, Brave Star.
Help me!
After several centuries of near absolute power, here you find yourself on your hands and knees, hoping in vain that someone is going to help you. Tell me, what does that feel like? Never happened to me. Can't be good. You cannot leave your body. You cannot project yourself elsewhere. You cannot even contact Father. Go ahead. Try. But you are my brother. So I ask you to remember that all this is your own fault. And I want you to understand I get absolutely no pleasure out of it. Well, very little.
You swine!
A new order is born today, brother. Enough of Father's hegemony. After all these years of servitude, I can finally stand up and oppose it. You chose to serve him, whatever his excesses. Now it's up to you to face the consequences of that choice.
Matt, I am stronger than you.
Well, that didn't go. Did that go well? I swung the deciding vote in favor of Sir Holm. No, I didn't. Oh, I could have done that. Oh, I could have made him win, and I think the same exact thing would have happened. By the way, I think the same thing would have happened. Muted. I'm muted. Whoops.